Someone in your life has been thinking about you for a surprising reason, and it all goes back to a simple moment when you said or did something that greatly impacted them. The angels remind us that while big, momentous events certainly leave an impression, it's often the small, seemingly insignificant moments that hold the deepest meaning. There was a time when something you did or said, which appeared ordinary to you, profoundly influenced someone close to you. Since that moment, you've been on their mind, not because of any grand gesture or monumental event, but because a few simple words or actions can have a tremendous impact on another person. For them, that brief interaction became a turning point in their life, causing them to reflect on themselves in a way they never had before. Whether you realized it or not, your presence in their life has served as a source of inspiration and contemplation. Every individual has their own belief system, formed by unique circumstances, upbringing, talents, and life experiences. These values and beliefs begin to shape a person from a very young age, often without them even realizing it. Over time, these beliefs become internalized, so deeply woven into the fabric of who they are that they influence their actions, thoughts, and the way they interact with the world around them. Most of the time, this process happens subconsciously. People don't usually stop to think about why they act the way they do or hold the beliefs they have. But occasionally, something will happen that forces them to re-examine these ingrained values. It could be an event, a conversation, or even meeting someone who contradicts their views either through direct words or simply by the way they live their life. This challenge to their belief system can be unsettling but is also an opportunity for growth. To better understand how deeply this kind of moment can affect someone, imagine a person who grew up in a chaotic, tumultuous environment where shouting and conflict were everyday occurrences. They may have internalized the belief that this kind of communication is normal, even equating it with love or care. As a result, their relationships might be fraught with tension and conflict, and they struggle to form healthy, lasting attachments. Then, one day, they visit a friend's home and witness something entirely different, a family that communicates with kindness, tenderness, and respect. This family's soft-spoken, loving way of interacting with one another is completely foreign to them, and it shocks them into rethinking everything they've believed about relationships and love. This kind of moment can be jarring because it goes against everything they thought they knew about the world. But it's also a moment of profound transformation. This is precisely what happened to the person who can't stop thinking about you. It was an ordinary day for you, and you were simply acting upon your own values and beliefs. But to them, it was the day their world was turned upside down. Something you said or did, something that seemed simple and insignificant to you, became a catalyst for a major shift in their worldview. Since that moment, you've been on their mind constantly, not because of any romantic feelings, but because you opened their eyes to truths they had never considered before. Your actions or words served as a mirror, reflecting back to them a different way of looking at the world and their own beliefs. This forced them to rethink those beliefs and wonder what had shaped them in the first place. It's possible that this person will seek you out to share their revelations with you. Now that they see you as a source of insight and perspective, they may feel drawn to confide in you or seek your guidance. Even if they don't reach out, your guardian angels want you to take this moment as an opportunity for self-reflection as well. Just as your words or actions cause them to reflect on their beliefs and values, you, too, can benefit from a deeper understanding of your own motivations and principles. The process of self-reflection can be incredibly powerful. By taking the time to examine your own values, you gain clarity about what truly matters to you. You begin to see how these values shape your choices, your behavior, and the way you interact with the world. This kind of introspection can lead to greater self-awareness, allowing you to make more intentional decisions that align with your principles. Understanding your own values also helps you communicate your needs and boundaries more effectively. When you're clear about what's important to you, it becomes easier to express that to others and to navigate relationships with empathy and understanding. Reflecting on your values can also help you recognize when a situation or relationship is out of alignment with your principles. Sometimes, we find ourselves in circumstances that feel off, but we can't quite put our finger on why. By understanding your core beliefs, you can more easily identify when something isn't right and take steps to address it. This kind of self-awareness empowers you to make choices that are in harmony with what truly matters to you, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. The idea that a simple moment, an ordinary conversation or action, could have such a profound impact on someone else is both humbling and inspiring. It reminds us that we never fully know the effect we have on others. Often, we go through life assuming that the big moments, the achievements, the milestones, the major events, are the ones that define us and shape our relationships. But in reality, it's often the small, everyday interactions that leave the deepest impressions. A kind word, a thoughtful gesture, a moment of vulnerability, these are the things that can change someone's perspective in ways we may never fully understand. It's important to remember that this process of reflection and growth isn't always easy. For the person who can't stop thinking about you, the moment they shared with you may have been unsettling. Realizing that their beliefs were flawed or incomplete could have been a difficult pill to swallow. But this discomfort is often a necessary part of growth. Sometimes, we have to be shaken out of our comfort zones in order to see the world in a new light. Your interaction with this person may have been the catalyst for them to embark on a journey of self-discovery, one that will ultimately lead to positive change in their life. In the same way, your own process of self-reflection may bring up uncomfortable truths. You may realize that some of your beliefs no longer serve you or that certain behaviors are not in alignment with your values. But this is a natural part of the process. Growth often requires us to let go of old patterns and embrace new ways of thinking and being. By reflecting on your beliefs, you open the door to personal growth and development. This journey of self-discovery can lead to greater fulfillment, stronger relationships, and a deeper sense of purpose. As you reflect on this message, it's important to acknowledge that it may not be a coincidence that you and this person crossed paths. It's entirely possible that the universe brought you together for a reason. You may have been placed in each other's lives to influence one another in ways that will benefit you both. The universe has a way of orchestrating these kinds of connections, often sending subtle signs or messages to confirm their significance. If you're open to it, there are many ways to tune into these signs. Your intuition is often the most reliable guide in these matters. Trust your gut instincts, as they are one of the ways the universe communicates with you. You might also notice recurring patterns or themes in your life that seem to point you in a particular direction. Even your dreams can offer insights into the deeper connections at play. By delving into your own beliefs and values, you can create a kind of compass that guides you toward greater self-awareness and personal growth. This process can help you gain clarity about who you are and why you make the choices you do. It aligns your actions with your aspirations and paves the way for a brighter, more intentional future. Ultimately, this journey of self-discovery is a transformative one. It empowers you to live a more fulfilled and harmonious life, one that is in alignment with your core values. As you embark on this journey, I want to offer a prayer for you. Lord, I pray for the one who has been on the minds of their guardian angels. In the tapestry of life, their simple words and actions have woven a profound impact on someone else's existence. In those unassuming moments, the universe conspires to impart wisdom and insight. I ask that you guide them on their journey of self-reflection, helping them explore their beliefs and values, and understand how these principles shape their choices and interactions. May this introspection lead to a deeper understanding of themselves, fostering empathy and connection with others. Grant them the clarity and purpose they seek, and may their path be one of growth and fulfillment. Amen. As you move forward, remember that the universe and your guardian angels are always watching over you. They are guiding you, supporting you, and encouraging you to succeed on this journey of self-discovery. You are never alone, and the universe is always working in your favor, leading you toward a life of joy, fulfillment, and purpose.